Beating Borderlands 2 without dying has been accomplished by many people and is not a new challenge by any means. Some players like Darksmoke have managed to beat OP10 without dying, on every character. Joltzdude's most popular video talks about how One Life Kreig was finally completed. Today, I'm going to be asking the question, can you beat Borderlands 2 without dying, but a random wheel chooses my character? The rules for this run are fairly simple. Don't die. Any kind of death counts, even falling off a cliff. If I do die, I respin the wheel to decide my new character. I need to kill the warrior and beat normal mode. No bar. The final thing I'd like to make clear, I'm using the BL2 fix mod because in my opinion, it makes the game more fun. In official One Life rules, the game must have no mods. So before you comment, this isn't legit. I know, I just enjoy playing the game more this way.
Spin that wheel!
For my first spin, the wheel decided Maya was going to be the character for this One Life. I made her look pretty cool, and now it was time to start the run. Claptrap got his eyes stolen, and I grabbed the gun from the cabinet. I headed to DigiPeak to get to level 3. And then to the Fight for Sanctuary DLC for more levels and Iridium. I hit level 6, and then played extremely stupid and died the next time I ran outside. One Life Maya was dead.
Spin that wheel!
Now for my second spin of the wheel, I got Kreig. I got him looking even cooler. I was back in the Lilith DLC trying to get myself back up to level 7 before I went to play the main story. That's when I got sent to the back burner. I spent too much time without save quitting. I would have liked to be higher than level 3, but the beginning of the game isn't a struggle. The first boss of the game is Knuckle Dragger, who's really just the abominable snow monster from Rudolph. A few sniper shots and an SMG clip later, I took him down. He dropped me a good luck hornet on the first kill, so that has to mean something. Claptrap led me into Southern Shelf. I then wiped out everything in Southern Shelf and turned in the mission to Hammerlock. Next, I completed the Bullymong Hair mission so I could get a better sniper from Hammerlock. I turned in the mission, but I didn't like the first sniper or the second one. I took the third sniper though, it was pretty good. The starter sniper was still one-shotting on the way to Boom Boom. I hit level 5 and was able to switch to my new sniper. Time for the Boom Boom fight. My new sniper was doing crazy damage. I was able to kill Little Boom with 2 shots. Bertha was about the same. It took me 3 shots to knock Boom out. I was able to hit 1 headshot on him and then ran up close with the Hornet to end the fight. Because I wasn't able to farm levels from the Lilith DLC, I needed to farm Boom Boom to level 9. The Skyrocket was able to do most of the work, and I was able to kill Boom with my sniper to get to level 8. I put my first points into a bigger mag. I moved on from Boom Boom and hit level 9 right as I was running through the enemies. I killed the badass easily, and saved Claptrap from getting jumped by Flint's men. I did the chain skip because I'm a pro and lifted Claptrap. The right words for the Flint fight are uncomplicated, not difficult, undemanding. I made it to Three Horns Divide and stole the converter. I grabbed a car and jumped the gap. I accidentally blew everyone up, including the person I was trying to save. The Psycho was extra nice today and decided to hand deliver me the power core for Sanctuary. Savage Lee was the next thing to cross off my list. I needed a few more levels and I was also hoping for an Unkempt Herald drop. After a bit more farming, I made it to level 10. 2 more kills later, I was able to get a Herald to drop. It wasn't great. I made it to level 11 next. I was fighting for my life against this badass, but was able to survive at 2 HP. I did not go for the skip, and I was careful about the fire. I met the Firehawk and gave her the lean rock. After fighting all the bandits, she wanted another lean rock. I headed to Wham Bam Island to get some level 15 gear. I was able to get a really good bandit rocket launcher. Now I was on a mission to get the fastball and hopefully some more levels from Bull. The cactus helped me out on this run. I killed Bull and made it to level 13. He also dropped a fire fastball, which was great. I wanted at least one other element of fastball. I was able to get shock. For some reason, the bandits didn't want to let me in. I had to go to the dust, meet Ellie, and then blow up some cars for parts. I'm back in a new whip. They let me in this time. The Badma fight wasn't too bad because the fastball was the only damage I had to do. I did end up going down, but had an easy second wind off Dubert, which also got me up to level 15. A few more kills on Badmaw and I was able to make it to level 16. I went down right before I made it to the save station. The rocket launcher saved me and I made it to safety. The RPG was carrying me through Bloodshot Stronghold. The Mad Mike fight was a joke. As soon as I made it to rescue Roland, he got abducted. I was low on pistol ammo by the time I made it to Warden. I opened a few crates and dumpsters to get some more. The Unkempt Herald was doing a good amount of damage to Warden. Once I broke the shield, I knew the fight was over. I went back to get the rock salt from the Ninja Turtles mission. Roland sent me to meet Tina next. And then Tina sent me to grab some bombs so I could blow up a train. I grabbed them both easily and headed back. Tina made the bombs and then an unrelated train blew up. It says here in the script that I'm fighting the guy who almost killed Lilith, Roland, Mordecai, and Brick in New Haven. I just find that hard to believe because it was the easiest fight ever. Also, I hit level 17. He dropped the Logan's gun, so that was cool. Lilith made Sanctuary float, and now I have to do the worst missions in the game. I skipped the fridge by driving around to the outwash. I had a risky fight with his constructor. I should have played it more safe because the fire downed me. I only had 10 bullets left in my shotgun. On the last bullet, I was able to kill him. This is the saddest clip in the video. The Gluttonous Thresher fight was going okay at first. I was able to get about a quarter of his health gone before his shield went up. I had the shock fastball for this very fight and it was chunking away its health at first. That was until I went down. The Thresher went under, so I realized this was going to be close. I wasted my rockets on the Thresher, and so when I turned around I wasn't able to do any damage to the XP loader that just spawned. I lost the one life for Kreig.
A spin that wheel!
For my third spin of the wheel, I landed on someone who will make this challenge so much easier. Salvador. I made Salvador's name the Lord of Life, and I was not planning on dying again. I took a 3-day break after my Kreig died, so for Salvador, I made sure I was able to stay earning XP from the Lilith DLC. I farmed for a few hours to 11. I headed straight to the Snowman Headhunter so I would be able to get easy levels. I was able to one-shot the Yetis no problem because of how broken Salvador is. I was able to move the train, plus I got a fire sniper on the way, which will be great against the snowmen and Tinder Snowflake. As I was cleaning up the snowmen, I got launched off the cliff right next to where I started. After I finished dealing with the bandits and snowmen, I filled the furnace with coal to heat up the town. I rung the bells to wake the snowmen. I started by lobbing some skyrockets. Only one ended up dealing damage. Then I ran to the safe spot. These two snipers were doing a good amount of damage, and they were all I needed. When you press your back against the elevator and continue to jump, Tinder Snowflake's AI will bug out and he won't be able to hit you. As long as you keep jumping with your back pressed, not even the frost breath will be able to hit you. I was able to end the fight and take off the snowman's hat. I hit level 14 and basically got a full level of XP. I turned in the mission and hit level 15. I was farming Tinder Snowflake for some more levels when I got a casual flacker. What? Okay. Since you already saw me run through the beginning of the game with Kreig, I'll skip through the important parts with Salvador. I killed Knuckle Dragger, and then killed Flint. I made it to Sanctuary. I found Lilith hiding in a cave. I then went back for more snowman farming and hit level 17, and then level 18. I made it through Bloodshot Stronghold and let Roland get kidnapped. And then I had to save him. Good thing it only took one shot. Wilhelm was my next target. He didn't put up much of a fight. Now I'm back at where I died with Kreig. The constructor was much easier this time around. I also was going to play the Thresher fight much safer this time. I was not dying again. I ran to the door where the constructor spawns. You're able to get free shots while the Thresher just gets stuck there. I got my revenge on the Thresher, and at the same time I hit level 19. Now it was time to head to Opportunity. I started out by using this Jacob's Gatling gun that I found. I switched to a sniper next because it was doing more damage and I could still stay at range. Using the Torgue shotgun in my left hand worked extremely well to clean up the loaders. I also got this corrosive shotgun along the way, and now it was time to travel back to Sanctuary. I picked up the Clan Wars missions as well as Safe and Sound. I wanted to gear up before the Bloodwing fight. I headed to Caustic Caverns first and found Blue. The fight was relatively easy and he dropped the fabled tortoise. Now I had the Heartbreaker, and a very good one also. Plus, it's a Moxie gun, so it regens health. I started the Clan Wars missions and met Mick Zadford. I found a new strategy for blocking the cars. I then followed the Bagman and used the Skyrockets for an easy kill. All I needed from Clan Wars for now was the Triquetra for the Bloodwing fight. I talked to Mordecai at the Preserve. The Heartbreaker was shredding, even against the loaders. The badass Stalker was a joke. I got a little too close with the loader, but he dropped me a class mod that boosts my money shot, which makes the shotgun even better. I made the right choice getting the Triquetra before the fight because it's doing an insane amount of damage. The Skyrocket took care of the electricity phase no problem. The corrosive phase was even easier. My next mission was to meet the Slab King, but first I had to survive the initiation. It was easy. Me and Brick destroyed the final beacon. I went back to finish the Clan Wars missions. I destroyed a wake with one grenade. My goal was to farm Mick Zadford for XP, but I wanted to get the Slaga first. It took me about 10 runs, but I was able to get a Slaga drop. Then I farmed to level 23. I headed to Lynchwood to do the side quest because I wanted the Deputy's badge. Mad Dog jumped on me, but I was able to one-shot him. I blew up another train. I stole all the money from the bank. I ran away from the ops and hid all the cash. The sheriff fight really wasn't much of a fight, but I hit level 24. I got the Deputy's badge and now I was set. This was honestly the easiest body double fight ever. I got all the voice samples and picked up the modulator. It was getting very close to the bunker fight now. I met with Claptrap and Thousand Cuts. I dealt with the first constructor. I was extra safe when taking out the turrets. The second constructor had a bit more health, but it wasn't a problem. It's time for bunker. Now I just needed to wait for the crit spot to open. The first shot took about a third of its health, and the next two did a crazy amount of damage. I took off the last bit of health just as it flew away. I killed bunker and hit level 25. As long as I play control core safe, it shouldn't be difficult. Control core was going good so far, and I broke the first injector. I broke the second, finally the last one. I have no idea what happened back there, but Mordecai sent me to Iridium Blight. I killed King Mong and found my next XP farm. I made it to level 26. It was time. I had to face this mission. Bro, a chubby midget? I think that's the first time I've ever seen that. I almost died because of how surprised I was. I was able to kill the chubby and he dropped a bunny. I made sure I was safe when fighting the ambush commanders and took out the third one. Oh, I hit a filthy fadeaway on Boombringer. I smacked Mortar. I spawn killed the first buzzard. Took out the second with the Maggie. The third, the fourth, and fifth all went down. Those were the easiest buzzards ever. I jumped up the buzzard's nest. Now it's time to complete data mining. I headed to the first pump station and turned the valves. I made it to level 27. I ran through the second station and hit both valves. I got chased by XP loaders on my way out. The third pump station was the easiest. I made it to the Badlands and was planning on skipping the Saturn fight. I first had to hit the elevator. This grenade jump is very useful and will help you skip the whole Saturn fight. With a little practice, this grenade jump is easy. It boosts you right up to the sledge and you're able to skip the constructor as well. I grabbed the warrior's location and wanted to get the Lady Fist before I went back to Sanctuary. I was able to find the blueprint and grab the Lady Fist. Before I fought the warrior, I needed to level up a bit more. King Mong dropped a good rocket jumping bada boom. I started the mission right before I hit level 28 and a rat got me there. Here's my skill tree for the final fight. My loadout took care of the loaders pretty easily. Claptrap sadly couldn't accompany me. I had to fight my way through the first section, but I was gonna skip the rest. I left Brick to fight Hyperion while I hit a grenade jump. This grenade jump is more sketchy, however there are more enemies I have to fight if I walk around. I took my time lining it up and hit it. Yes, dude, okay. As I got closer, I was getting nervous for the Jack and Warrior fights. However, I knew I had practically a perfect loadout and was high enough level. I stepped in the arena, and I would say the Jack fight went pretty well. Oh my god. Once I was able to hit some shotgun shots with the Lady Fist, the fight was over. I was able to take down the Warrior, and then blow him up. The drop was then paler. I thought about blowing myself up with Jack because it would be funny, but I tried really hard on this one life, so I'm gonna kill him. I hit the vault key and beat normal mode, answering the question, can you beat Borderlands 2 without dying, but a random wheel chooses my character? The answer is yes, if you get Salvador. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the video. Leave a like and subscribe. Comment on what you want to see next. Have a good rest of your day. See ya.